When I first came to Korea, I didn't typically think of Korea as a country that I would associate with cherry blossoms. However, cherry blossoms here are actually a pretty big deal. Today, I've left my rural little village in the middle of nowhere to come to Seoul for the first time, to try and find some of the most beautiful cherry blossoms I can find in full bloom while they're at their best. Let's go.
For many people, cherry blossoms are one of the biggest attractions in Korea. I may have thought cherry blossoms weren't really a thing here, but in reality, it's almost impossible to miss them once they start to bloom. While the beautiful trees can be seen all over Korea, there are some places that stand out above the others. One of those places is Seokchon Lake. Famous for being one of the best places to view cherry blossoms in Seoul, Seokchon Lake is an iconic park built around two large lakes that are completely surrounded by over 1,000 cherry blossoms. The Korean theme park Lotte World sits in the middle of one lake, while the enormous Lotte World Tower ominously looms over the lake, creating one of the most unique views in the world. While the lake has arguably one of the best cherry blossom viewing experiences in Korea, one thing to keep in mind is that it is a phenomenally popular place to visit, as we later realised. Even without the official cherry blossom festivals, this year was especially popular, as it was the first time the lake has been open to the public during cherry blossom season in 3 years since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Join me on my first trip to Seoul with my good friend Korean Kelly. Aside from enjoying the gorgeous cherry blossoms of Seokchon Lake, we also spent hours surfing around cafes, bars and restaurants, eating copious amounts of delicious food. We listened to fantastic live music in the evening, and we even visited a huge aquarium situated underground beneath Lotte Tower the following day.
Hey guys, so today we are at Seokchon Lake, which is this big ass lake right in the middle of Seoul, and it has what you can only really describe as Korean Disneyland, I guess. So Seokchon Lake is an amazing lake that's surrounded by over 1,000 to 1,500 cherry blossoms. And when I saw it online, I thought this has got to be one of the best places in Korea for cherry blossoms, so that's why I came here. Cherry blossoms were originally introduced to Korea in the 1900s by the Japanese, at least the Yoshino variety, which is what we have most of the ones here. However, in Japan, I guess you kind of picture them more as a pinky kind of color, while in Korea, they're a lot more white. You can see a crazy number of people here, like it's really popular. And you can really see that by the absolutely crazy amounts of people everywhere. So, and a lot of people come here to take pictures and selfies and stuff, especially couples. Cherry blossoms in Korea only last for about 2 weeks. So you really only have, like, peak bloom only lasts for about a week. So you've only got a week to really see cherry blossoms at their best until they kind of wither away and die. If you're ever gonna go to Korea, do it in cherry blossom season. Korea also has its own unique form of cherry blossom with a much richer color and more like bushy bushels of flowers, and it's called the king cherry, which came from Jeju Island. And I think this is one of them in front of me right now. And they're really, really, really rare even in Korea. So all around the lake we've got these amazing Yoshino cherry blossoms. So right in front of us now we have the king cherry, which is the native Korean cherry blossom.
It's not bushier than I thought it would be, but still it's pretty.
The best thing about cherry blossoms, I guess, is you really can only go to like 1 place or 2 places a year. Like if you have a job, like 1 place a year. If you don't have a job and you're a full-time YouTuber, lucky you, then you can go to like 7 or 8 places in a year. But for me, I get 1 weekend. So I think I made a really good decision coming out here to Seokchon Lake. I think it's probably the best place I could have chose to go.
After finishing at the lake, we decided to head into the surrounding city in search of a place to relax and eat after hours of walking around and shooting. However, to my dismay, it wasn't just the lake that was jam-packed, but the entire city around it.
And it's still absolutely so busy. It's like absolutely jam-packed. And if Seoul is always like this, Jesus Christ, like no Seoul, too much Seoul.
Oh, I have a good idea to kill some time.
What is it?
So in Korea, we have a lot of studios for like that prints the photos, which is, you know, that one.
Oh my God, have you seen that queue? We are not doing that, Kelly. No way.
What's that?
Look at it, it's a queue. That's ridiculous.
Okay, maybe next time then.
After spending most of the afternoon walking around trying to find a place to eat without an hour-long waiting list, we found a little sushi place and decided to give it a go.
God, the queues outside really are ridiculous.
is that famous?
The place next door is famous?
Yeah. It's Instagram famous.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I'm not a big expert on this social media rubbish people go on about, but yeah, apparently the steakhouse next door is Instagram famous. Whatever that's supposed to mean, but it means there's a lot of people outside.
They market it really well.
Something I'm not very good at, clearly, because I get like 5 views a video. That's okay.
이거 참치야.
감사합니다.
Thank you so much. 감사합니다.
Oh,
Good?
it's good, but oh my god, the sauce was so strong. Oh my god. Let's try it on its own. It's good. It's a little bit spicy. Like there's something in it that must make it spicy. I don't know what. Like the fish. In the fish? Oh, is that what the white? Ah.
Service.
Wait, free? That's amazing. So we just got like a free free cutlet. There you go. Amazing. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's really good. The batter's amazing. The last piece of sushi is always the most depressing piece of sushi, right? It's like you want to just keep it alive, like a little baby, protect it, but you know it's time to throw it off the cliff. Delicious. That's great. Would have sushi again.
After finishing our delicious meal, we had several hours until we could actually check into the hotels. However, when going to look for bars and cafes, we found a rather worrying trend.
So option A is to go to a ginger bear, which is a pie shop was really famous on the internet. The second option is going to a bakery, which is like they have a lot of pastries, not only pie. So I'm wondering, where should we go? We're going to the way of the ginger bear, but still.
Let's just go to the
Ginger bear.
Yes.
No. It looks so good though.
Oh, Kelly. So you just dragged me all the way across Seoul to this amazing Instagram cafe, and they are sold out of literally everything.
I'm trying my best.
So Kelly, where are we going to go now? Somewhere else that's fully booked, full generally, or sold out?
Now we're going to a bakery that's famous for making gluten-free, like...
Gluten-free? Who wants gluten-free?
I have no idea. Well, maybe I do.
Please don't tell me it's vegan too.
I don't think so. Okay. I just want to check the Cafe Pepper.
Cafe Pippa what?
Cafe Pepper is the name of the bakery. So let's just go there, and if it's fully
booked, we'll drown our sorrows in wine, yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
Shut up.
That's a I don't know where we're gonna go, Kelly. I think we're stuck
No,
in Seoul with nowhere to go.
we can do this.
Can we though?
We can. Come on, we just found a cafe.
She's leading me up some dodgy alley now. Probably a drug dealer. Yeah, Kelly, this is where we're going, right? Oh yeah. See the queues and they're off.
This is the least one.
Do we really want to wait, Kelly? Do we really want to do this?
You don't want to tell me, do you?
No.
Okay.
I don't really want to sit in line for like hours and oh my
That's
lord.
Like hours and 30 minutes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. The joys of Seoul, there's people everywhere. Does it fit people in it? Nope.
After getting tired of spending literally 2.5 hours roaming Seoul for a cafe, I realised I needed something to numb my pain. I saw a bar on the high street earlier on that looked pretty snazzy, so decided to drag Kelly back there. And to her amazement, we actually managed to scrounge some seats.
And this is the only place we actually got. And we're gonna have a performance in like 5 minutes over there. So I think it's gonna be good.
Good music. Yeah, we're also right by, this is literally Seokchon Lake where we were earlier today. That's literally it right here. You can see the giant tower from the footage. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Nice little metal chairs. We're all good. has the bad ideas now, Kelly? Live music, alcohol, what more can you want with your life? Hi, Kelly. If you're still watching, then make sure to leave a like. And if you enjoyed the trip so far, then be sure to check out part 2 of our journey tomorrow, where we eat more delicious Korean food, cafe hop, and visit a huge underground aquarium in the middle of Seoul. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Disclaimer, I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. I'm really not, I promise.
Oh yeah, you are.
Kelly.
You are.
Don't say that, my grandma could watch this.